Welcome to Y'all to Loose Lips, the podcast where Camelot problems become more daily gossip. I'm Sir Lancelot, Knight of Camelot, Defender of the Weak, part of the Round Table, the most trembling one, and on my left is Sir Gawain.
I'm Sir Gawain, Knight of the Round Table. Prepare yourself to spill the tea. Sir Lancelot, can thou share with us the story of the day?
As you were asking for today's gossip, is the fall of Camelot. I'm part of that chosen story. Before you judge me, I will share my part of that story.
To give you a clear version, we have two guests, King Arthur and Queen Guinevere. To begin, Sir Lancelot will tell you the version of the story.
Alright, I arrived in Camelot, mine as the perfect knight. King Arthur and I treated each other like brothers. Everything was peaceful. We fought multiple fights together with the round table. And one day I saw her. That lady, she was so perfect. She was elegant, she was intelligent, and in that instance, I know it. I will fall in love with her, my king's wife. She can control your desires, you know?
I'm pretty sure no one can control their desires, but can't I tell you how that unforbidden love starts?
Everything started respectfully. Sometimes we exchanged some words, but every time she looked at me, I saw a sparkle in her eyes. That made my heart collapse. I was sure she was in love with me, and I wasn't the only one who noticed it. The kings of the round table started whispering about how she looked at me, or why we're always in the same place.
So, can thou tell me how they discovered that romance?
One of the king's enemies set us a trap and caught us. I tried to fight to get us from the chaos, but accidentally, I killed two of Sir Gawain's brothers.
Which caused the biggest war Camelot ever saw, until last when they actually saw his fall. In that moment, I did feel so much resentment for what thou did.
I begged my pardon, but I was in the middle of the chaos because they accused me for treason, and they were going to execute her. The lady I loved was going to die. I attempted to save her and escape, but because of that, my relationship with King Arthur shattered.
I accept the apology. Now that we have your version, it's time to hear Queen Guinevere's side of the story.
Good day to you.
Good day, Queen. Can thou tell y'all how was your marriage with Arthur?
Well, I was the queen of Camelot and I had everything. I had crowns, I had gowns, I had banquets. But when it comes to my marriage with Arthur, yes, I cared for him, but it was more political than passionate. And was it romantic? Not really.
What did thou feel when you saw Sir Lancelot?
The day that I saw Sir Lancelot walk into the room, I saw this tall, handsome knight that everyone admired. And I knew I couldn't just stare at him, so I tried to contain myself. But he was everything a queen shouldn't desire. And it was really obvious that it was forbidden love. Because whenever we would talk, everything around us it seemed to go quiet. And neither of us crossed any lines. But there was this unspoken tension that everyone around us could feel. And I fought my feelings, I swear I did. But I was the king's wife, and he was the king's best knight.
What did thou do when they had accused you?
Honestly, I accepted it, and not because I wanted to die, but because I felt like I had failed my people. But then Sir Lancelot arrived on his horse, and he tried to save me. And after all the battles, the destruction was caused, and we knew that our story would have to end there.
My thanks to T for sharing your version. Now we have our own last guest, King Arthur, who will share with us his side.
Greetings to you all. Nobody told you how it feels when your heart shatters. Here's my side of the story. I thought I had everything. A united kingdom, a queen, the round table, a knight who was like a brother. I love her in my own way, but then I noticed a tension that I tried to ignore.
Who told you all the details?
One day, my knights invited me and told me they had seen them together. I felt the ground disappear, not only as a husband, but as a friend.
What did thou do after that?
I ordered Guinevere arrest. I had to act as a king even though I loved her. But the Lancelot arrived. to save her. Then he fought and killed multiple men. After that, I wish none of it happened. I just wanted to have my life back. I hate none of them because one was like my brother and the other the love of my life.
We thank thee for sharing the tale with us. Now, what does the audience think about the tale? Who is held accountable for these happenings?
So now we know the lesson of the day. If you start liking your brother's girlfriend, think twice before you ended up destroying a whole kingdom. Trust me, such a foolishness I too have done.
So, looking back, what do you think made you get closer, knowing the risk it can be for a Camelot?
I was loyal to the crown, and Arthur was like a brother to me. But my feelings for Queen Guinevere were more than I'd expect. I didn't want to make my feelings interference with my duty. But without knowing, I was lost in love.
I had a lot of pressure as queen. Having Sir Lancelot's support made us grow closer because he was the only one on my side. Having him made me forget about who I was, a queen.
How do you feel your actions affected King Arthur?
I feel that my decisions destroyed the trust between Arthur and me. The fall of Camelot is the only thing that I regret, because I know that Arthur valued loyalty above everything else.
I knew my decisions hurt Arthur, but I never wanted to hurt anybody, especially Arthur.